Welcome to the end of the world.
No, it's just
the Afterworlds podcast.
How's it going, Wastelanders? This is your host, Parker, coming to you every week from out of the bunker and into your ears from WKZED Junktown Radio, bringing you the tips, tricks, and tactics to survive in a world full of cyborgs, robots, zombies, and mutants, now broadcasting through all space and time by violating obscure end-user license agreements. This is the last talk radio show on Earth, and DJ, I checked. I didn't say trips.
You didn't? Did you check?
No, I didn't say trips at all. I went back,
good.
Since we can listen to, this show at any time because it's broadcasting through all space and time.
Yeah, of course.
I checked. I was
good.
okay.
That's
yeah,
good.
but
I was listening this time too.
so that means that just 7 people tripped randomly.
Yeah.
Are you monitoring everybody and whether or not they walk normally and just fall down?
I mean, yeah. What else? I mean, what else am I doing for entertainment, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Monitoring the vital signs and geographical
Seismic
data
activity.
of all listeners, right? Yeah, that type of seismic activity, right?
I checked the elevator hour at gmail.com.
Oh, yeah, that's our email address.
Yeah, exactly. That's where people can send us messages throughout all space and time, and we'll get them in our current time and be able to read them on the air. We don't have anything.
Oh, good. So all that exposition we've been doing, it's
Right.
really working out. Good. I'm glad.
We definitely, people will start using it. I'm pretty sure.
Eventually,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I mean, what else are they going to do? Hide from zombies?
Exactly.
I mean, they're doing that already. It's a way to pass the time while you're hiding and you're cowering and you're hoping that you can make it through the day. Why not send us some mail?
Yeah,
Tell us all about it.
Send a good mail, huh?
Yeah.
The Gmail, the G is good. It's good mail. Send it over.
Right. Well, anyway, DJ, the
Yeah.
robot assistant who runs the radio station and likes to play
That's
nothing but
me.
elevator music, and Harvey, the repairman who just still hasn't left. And I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but that is, your MO.
Well, yeah, it's hard to find a place that a cybernetic mutant like myself can be accepted on a regular basis, and you guys are pretty okay. And plus, I built my barrel dome just out back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ask Deadman if you could build a 30-foot tall barrel dome?
I have to ask permission from anyone.
Oh no, I mean I don't know. I figured that was just. I had to ask permission if I was allowed to come out of the bunker.
Well, yeah, you did.
Technical third definition is a bear glue, right? Barrel glue. Sorry if I derail. I feel like we should address it properly, right?
No, it's the proper adhesive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear glue.
Well, yeah, bear glue's changed a lot since I was in the world.
But yeah, he looked out his window and saw me building my igloo of barrels.
Good
And
barrel.
he gave me a strange look, and I just smiled at him, and he smiled back, so that's confirmation enough for me.
Some primates do show fear by display of teeth. I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah, well, they should have cleared that with me first.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Ah!
Wow, that's not the door.
Hey, y'all, that's a mighty fine bear glue someone built outside.
Thank you, random house burster.
Yeah, I was here for a reason. What was it?
Were you adding a new door?
Caps. Someone stole your caps, I heard?
Oh, yeah. No, a cowboy riding a mechanical hybrid horse motorcycle creature, not to be confused with the merchant riding the mechanical hybrid horse monster.
No, I'm pretty sure he took our caps too.
Yeah.
You come to answer the ad?
We're hunting down a cowboy.
Yeah, I heard it, across space-time.
Well, we're broadcasting live over the radio right now. Would you like to come in and have a seat?
Yeah, I mean, if you got a seat for me?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are the hospitality around here, I just wouldn't even expect.
Feel free to sit anywhere except for the beanbag chair. I don't recommend the beanbag chair.
We should have just
Yeah, I
left it
don't-
outside.
Why is it still in here?
It's a really bad choice to have it in here.
Is that your peeing beanbag chair?
It was someone's filthy beanbag chair.
It's got a lot of the last person who sat in it, just all over it.
If pee is what you call the thing that disgusts you the most, then yes, it is our peeing beanbag chair.
That'll probably help you sleep at night.
It's pretty rough out here in the wastes, so gives me comfort to know that someone has a general terrible beanbag chair here. I'll take this stool over here in the corner.
Good choice. I also see that, peeking out here, you're not alone?
Oh, yeah. That's my crew. Ain't that right, boys?
That's right.
Well, my first question that I have for you is, when you came up to the station, what made you decide to bust through the wall instead of the 15 broken windows or the giant door?
Well, I gotta do just like our Lord and Savior, the Kool-Aid Man, and just bust right through walls. It's kind of my hobby, actually.
Oh yeah.
My first question is, who are you? And tell us more about the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, yeah. Who are you? Is probably a pretty good question to start with.
we usually wait way too long to ask that all-important and obvious question.
My name's Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
People call me Lorna the Unturned, but I prefer Lorna the Deep Fried. And the Kool-Aid Man is a random figure we saw on a plastic bottle we found that, because those things never deteriorate. I mean, even in whatever you can think of happened in the general region as far as apocalypse. But, so we saw this guy on this thing, this plastic bottle, and it's kind of my quest to find all of the memorabilia, so to speak, for
Oh,
the Kool-Aid.
that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Is it like Kool-Aid Commander, or is it just Kool-Aid Man?
No, he's just like, imagine a jug full of Kool-Aid with board shorts and a face drawn on him.
Oh, that sounds like Two-Fist.
A little bit.
That does kind of sound like Two-Face. Does you wear a hat with 2 more drinks?
Hey, what color is it?
If a jug full of drank 2 more jugs full of drinks, would that be cannibalism?
I think if the jug ate jugs, I think the contents within would be like juice boxing, the same way that Numb does.
Well, actually, it brings up a completely side point. Harvey, have you ever juice boxed yourself?
Just my arm.
Okay.
Yeah, I juice boxed it and into a nice blood puddle, and then made sure it was nice and basted in its own juices. Oh yeah, first recipe ever, actually, in my book.
For those of you who are out there listening, wondering what juice boxing is, you've listened to the episodes before now. You wouldn't skip ahead and listen to episodes up here, would you?
Yeah, you already know.
That would be a terrible idea.
But anyway, Lorna, so you're here to answer our ad for someone to help us find a cowboy who has stole a bunch of money from us.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's important. Yeah, it's important in the Wasteland to always put allegedly by any crime.
Well, no,
that you commit.
he definitely did it. He's allegedly
Allegedly.
a cowboy. Right. I don't think he's a
Allegedly
real
a
cowboy.
cowboy.
Personally, he definitely stole our caps. That's
Allegedly a cowboy who definitely allegedly stole your caps.
That sounds like a survival tip.
Kid,
which
Anytime you admit to a crime, you say allegedly.
Yeah.
anytime you admit to a cowboy, you say allegedly.
Every time you admit
there
to
are no real cowboys.
Where have all the cowboys gone?
That's right. Where have all the cowboys gone, boys?
Where did all the cowboys go?
Well, we're gonna find out where that cowboy went with your caps.
Hey, can you name off some qualifications that says that you're the right choice for us to go hunting for these caps? Because I mean, we've got a lot of people vying for this position.
Hey, DJ,
Yeah.
what's he talking about? She's the first person that's ever responded to anything.
Yeah, I want to know what a koala vacation is, too. I don't really know what
Yeah.
he's talking about, but let's listen in.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I once hunted down a cattle rustler.
What was the cattle?
Well, have you ever seen a mole?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine you have a mole, but instead of a face, it just has a butthole.
Oh, a butt mole.
Butthole.
Got aroused for the first time ever.
Yeah, they're an innie and an itty. Or is it an outie and an outie? I always mix that up.
Two innies. Anyway, so I think, that, and then on top of that, we also, we once hunted down a android. Yeah, and the android was wearing a people skin suit.
Oh, yeah.
So it was tough. It was a tough find, but what really gave it away was the sagging of the face.
Classic.
You ever seen someone wearing someone else's skin that they don't get the good connection between, the surface and then the skin, so you get that kind of droopy effect.
Classic sag face.
The opposite of Parker. Right?
I mean, I killed an old guy in the interim when I was looking for him because I thought he was the android.
Well, yeah.
That's
I mean,
unfortunate.
the fact that he got to that old, I mean, he's already got sag face. He probably wanted to be gone.
Yeah.
And living that long, in the Wasteland, you really want someone to take you out who, truly knows what they're doing. So, I mean, obviously I didn't in that moment, and it's unfortunate that he was killed by someone who had no idea what they were doing. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those sound like pretty good qualifications, but I do have to double back because I'm incredibly intrigued about butt moles and saggy androids. You said you captured a butt mole wrangler?
Yeah, his intent for capturing a whole herd of butt moles was unclear at the time. It truly was. I've never seen such horrible things as I've seen when you look at a butt mole's face. Mm-hmm. But once I found them, it was pretty clear his intent was not to eat them.
Well, I mean, avocado toast is kind of hard to find. I mean, there are definitely a lot more questions that I have, like, what are the economic benefits of raising a herd of butt moles? But that's really beyond the point of this conversation. Listeners out there, if you're a butt mole wrangler and you have any sort of information for me about why you would wrangle a butt mole, send us an email at theelevatorhour@gmail.com. We'd love to hear about what the hell you do with butt moles.
It is a very real email that you can actually reach us through any point in time and space. You can reach us at theelevatorhour@gmail.com, exactly as it sounds, all one word, lowercase.
You also said you chased down an android wearing human skin. Is that a normal thing that happens in the Wasteland?
More often than you'd think, I would say.
Yeah, saggy butt.
Androids, they're... At this point, if an android exists, they were created pre-apocalypse, and they're gotten to the point where their AI is too good.
You hear that, DJ? You're too good.
Oh, no, I'm listening. Notes are being taken. Good to go on.
Right. So, they think they're people. Imagine.
Ridiculous.
So, sometimes, in order to sort of be able to live the life they would like to live, they'll skin a live human being and wear their skin. But you have to do it while they're alive, just because, the blood running through the veins, it just keeps the skin looking better for longer. You get a little more wear out of live skin,
The screams of a human are the only thing that can cause a circuit board to have a true orgasm. Just the small things.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird because, after that whole butt mole story, I'm kind of rethinking my whole MO. Is everything for sexual reasons? I don't know, but...
I wasn't thinking of anything sexual. I thought maybe it was some sort of fertilizer scheme. It's like double the production.
It can be both.
The best kinds of herds are the ones that have multi-purpose, like fertilizer.
I mean, yeah, because you could milk a cow, and you could eat a cow, and then the cow poop is fertilizer.
That's 3 good cow things.
I'm relieved to hear that cows still exist.
Well...
Yeah, but they're kind of murderous.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you gotta milk them in their sleep, or else... Ooh.
Stealth milk.
Or a fresh killed one.
Dead cow milk really does have a certain sort of aroma. Just takes me back to my childhood.
Kind of a gaminess.
I sense that I might get in trouble here for asking, but you are, quite obviously, a member of the Alive with a Splash of Dead? The Unturned, right? One, you said your name, people refer to you as the Unturned. Either they're incredibly rude, or you're actually unturned. And two, I'm interested. Does dead cow milk actually have more of a preferable flavor if you have a splash of dead?
It's an acquired taste, which is usually just like people saying something tastes like shit.
Right.
But you just gotta get used to it. But maybe it makes it easier with that little bit of splash of dead.
I've never had dead cow milk. I'm going to put that on the list.
If you want me to get you a dead cow, I can get you a dead cow.
It's not that hard. Take me an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
I thought you said that they were dangerous and murderous.
Well, yeah, to things like you.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. On that note, we're going to have to take a quick commercial break.
Are you itching for a good story? Laughter among friends, maybe even a mystery or two? Well, you're in luck. Fire Breathing Kittens is a standalone Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Each episode is a separate 3-hour-long story, like a movie for your ears, so you can listen to these adventures in any order you like. So, join us on a real play D&D quest as we solve mysteries, attempt comedic banter, and enjoy friendship. Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. Fantasy, action, mystery, friendship.
Hey everybody, this is Alex. I play DJ in the podcast you're listening to. You may have heard us refer to the elevator hour at gmail.com. That's actually a Gmail address that you can really use to send us emails that we'll read on air. I don't know how much more explicit we can be about it. It's gmail.com. It's the fucking joke, damn it. Just send us an email. Damn it, we want to interact with you. Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Anyway, so it's just the elevator hour. We should have made it something shorter. I know. I recognize that it's really long and you have to get a fucking pen. Anyway, the elevator hour at gmail.com. Just send us an email. Thanks.
And we're back. Well, butt moles and saggy androids aside, I think just basing on the fact that, one, you're able to kick through a wooden wall, and two, the fact that you've got, a posse already formed.
They're very rootin' tootin'.
I think that you've got the qualification.
Don't feed them beans. You really find out how rootin' and tootin' they are.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask of your assortment of crew out there. What are the how many humans do you have in there?
Not a whole lot of humans. Find that humans really just find me icky.
Oh.
Well, as a human, I can say we're pretty much useless anyway, so.
We got a few though. I wasn't gonna say that, but
Oh, don't worry. I've quite figured out what's going on.
Mostly unturned. I call them the deep fried boys.
I gotta say, the aroma that you guys actually put off is quite delicious.
Right. A little bit of a fried chicken smell.
They're like the Palomares.
What?
No, it's an old joke that isn't good.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he references things from that he gets from the podcasts he listened to for like 30 years, and we just kind of just smile and nod.
Or large French guys. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yes, Parker.
Oh, look, he's patting him on the head.
He's got a lot of joy there.
I'm still waiting for Miss Demeanor to come and get me. It hasn't happened yet. Playing a dangerous game.
They might not have survived when the rest of the townspeople kind of gave up the ghost.
So you and the Deep Fried Boys, What are your fees? How much does your services run?
That's negotiable. Depends on the take.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to kill somebody, we usually charge, about 500 caps, which is,
It's not bad. It's not bad.
given the current exchange rates, it's not really that bad.
Are they gonna have to kill Midnight, or do we want to capture Midnight?
I think we should make it optional because that makes it more exciting.
Oh,
Anyway, we could lower that price with the offer of a couple of skulls.
What kind of skulls?
Glad you asked. All right, so this one here is the Biclops, who's got the eye on top of his eye. And then this one is Toddler Joe, who had the body of a toddler, but he had the mannerisms of an old Joe. Here you go. And he used to stab people for fun, just run by and get you right in the calf. Little tyrant.
I was always wondering why you had a toddler skull. I was really worried for a while, but now I'm not.
Oh yeah, no, he was just diminutive.
Hey, I've met some real shitty toddlers, so, I wouldn't have judged you.
Oh, all right. I got endorsement. So yeah, would you be able to lower your price a little bit for the offer of these two skulls? Hmm?
DJ also offered refreshments.
What?
From your sack.
Oh, that's right, I did. If you'd like to suckle upon my nutritional sack, I guess is the normal way to say it.
You remember that all Peach model androids came with a nutritional suckle sack, as we call it, for emergency purposes to help their owners survive in harsh environments.
Yeah.
I think the words that DJ used were, you could pregame on the suckle sack.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. I suppose.
That's an acquired taste. I don't know that I have. I'll pass on that. But these skulls, quality. Did you clean them yourself?
I did. I kinda. I threw them to a pack of zombies to let them kinda clean it off. A controlled environment, and then crushed them, and then took the skulls. It was nice.
Efficiency. Yeah, I think we could do 250.
Ooh.
Sold. Here
That's
you
a
go.
lot cheaper than having to make up all of the money that we lost.
Hey, you know that skulls equal a free pass in most areas around here. A life for a life.
Yeah, that's why I have a bag of them. So, because I'm in danger.
Always.
Well, it sounds like we've got a deal, boys.
How do we do this? Do you go chase him down, right? And then when you bring back the sack full of caps that he has on him, then we pay you out of that?
Yeah. That's the idea. I wouldn't want to, make enemies against people who could, broadcast, what I look like and, who I travel with and,
Oh,
Never thought about that.
I didn't realize that we actually held any sort of real power.
Who knew that our power of radio broadcast could cause villainy?
So far, I thought that just babbling people with bullshit was how we were surviving.
Well, yeah.
Makes us endearing.
If we were worse people, we could do propaganda.
My bear glue, my home is littered with landmines.
Well, any good bear glue, right?
Yeah.
It's got as they say, any good bear glue's got a landmine or two, right?
Yeah, that is exactly what they say.
Yeah.
So, not propaganda, just letting everyone out there know, stay the format away from my home.
I must be really lucky. I was wandering around in there for a while.
You want to know?
Huh?
What?
No, I was wandering around in the bear glue.
How did you get in my bear glue?
In the door? Yeah. It's really more of like a cave entrance.
Now I know why Tater always tells me to shut the door. Dang it. I'm sorry. Then we've got a deal. Hey, do you guys need a place to stay for the night before you go on your hunt?
Yeah, that would be great.
we have rooms. I mean, some of them might have to bunk up together, but that'll be just, one cap each. Yeah.
That seems like a lot less than we charged everybody else.
We're giving them a deal.
Yeah, bulk discount, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They're doing this job for us.
Yeah, why not? What do you think, boys?
That's right.
The things you'll need to know is that the bathroom on the bottom floor is almost always busy. The bathroom on the second floor, that one's usually available.
Oh, okay. Does the bathroom have an actual toilet, or is it just like a hole in the floor?
Minus the hole.
Adding a hole in the floor might help that a lot.
It's just the floor is the bathroom.
Oh. Hey, I've shit in worse places.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Who
installed by an extraterrestrial visitor, who also still might be around.
He could be. He might be there.
And he'd probably watch you.
He won't bite. Mostly just suckle.
Wouldn't be the first time an extraterrestrial suckle.
No, I mean...
It's wild out here. It really is. You boys should get out more.
Yeah, get your suckle on. You heard it here first, folks.
All right. Well, I think we're going to have to wrap up the episode because it looks like we've got a lot of work to do. Trying to fit, 20, 24, 26 people? Wow.
Oh, yeah, no.
26. I counted 23 last time I counted.
Oh.
Maybe I gained a few.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine, Parker. You see, actually, this table here, I flipped the switch and it lifts right up and stores up in the ceiling.
Oh. Are people just going to stay in the workroom with the terrible beanbag chair?
I mean, it's just some V-blood. I mean, it can't be that bad. Did it move?
Yes. Yes, it's constantly moving.
Okay, I'll take that outside.
The Afterworlds podcast was recorded in an improv setting with very little preparation or guidance. Lorna the Unturned was voiced by Marlo Bogus. You can find more of Marlo on her podcast, Sins of the Father. Sins of the Father is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game about kids looking for their missing fathers, with adolescent stat blocks and a hunger for adventure. You can find it anywhere you listen to podcasts, and you can find Marlo on Twitter, at Marlo Bogwitch, with 2 G's. Harvey Barrel was voiced by indie film actor Hunter O'Gwyn. You can find him over at Twitch and YouTube, DMing D&D for Featherfall Tabletop Gaming. DJ 9000 was voiced by Alex Ruff. Parker was voiced by me, Udo Long, and you can find me on social media by searching for Afterworlds Game. You can also check out my other content on YouTube at the channel Afterworlds TV. You can catch us all at the Twitter account, Afterworlds Pod. Thanks for listening.